just hair. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is 10 a.m. on Thursday, July 25th. Gosh, the month's almost over. And good morning. So the update I have for today of what I did this morning, it's not what I did last night. I worked until 7:30, 8 o'clock last night, so I don't have that update. But I do have Laundry Basket Quilts. I did finish block 30. I think it looks really cute. I like it. I like it. I can't wait to see what all of this is going to look like together. Can't wait. So I don't need this anymore, and I can put my board away. Got my heart done too. And again, the heart is just something I'm doing. It not part of a sew along. It's a 3.5-inch square with my own little heart. I used to make stuffed things that I put in my Etsy shop, and on the back I would cut a hole and use the stuffing, and then I would cover it in applique, hand stitch it down. Hearts on the back of different sizes, and this is one for the bigger things. So I will have that. So I don't have anything in there like that in my shop right now. I don't have a whole lot of anything in my shop right now because that hasn't been a priority right now. And I don't know when and if it ever will again. So once they expire, I don't know if there'll be anything in my shop. And when that all happens, I'll take the link down. So, so there. So the other thing I did was, so I had made this with a laundry basket, or not, with a fat quarter shop sew along, my love banner, and it was hanging on my front door for February, and I think I took it down just before the 4th of July. And I washed it because it hung on my front door, between my front door and my screen door. And so it rained on it, the wind blew it around. So I had to wash it, but it looks great. It needs a little ironing. The binding, I did machine stitch it just because it was going to be hanging on the door. So it needs to be ironed down. This is the back. And I hang it with a dowel rod behind these things over a door hanger. I do have one of these labels. Where is it? Right here. One of these labels on it. It says handmade on it. And I also put one of my Etsy shop store logo labels on it, and it fell out during washing. I must not have caught the whole thing, so I have to fix that and iron it before I put it away for next year. So I just took it out of the dryer yesterday, and I think it looks great. Just needs a little ironing. Well, there's one little stain. Otherwise, it didn't get very dirty that I could think of. I'm very happy with it. So that's got to get taken care of, to get put away. So I'll take care of that. Just thought I'd share that little tidbit with you. So the other thing that I did work on this morning was Pieceful baskets. The 9-patch basket for month 3 out of the Sew Sampler box. And I did finish this part. So now we can see how the cows are going to work. So let's see. How does this going to go? This is going to go this way. So that's how the cows are going to look on my basket. So if I finish working on the Jelly Roll sampler um, blocks for this week, I will continue on with this. So I got that all ready to go. And I did get my Sew Sampler box for July yesterday. I'm not going to show you the contents of the box because it's too soon. Others may not have received theirs. And I know one of my viewers is getting her first box this month. It's so exciting because honestly, it is a really good box. But block 4 came out, the 9 patch. So sometime before I get the next box, which would be about this time next month, I'll go through probably a week in advance and pick out fabrics live with you. So we can choose the fabrics for the next basket together. So I will leave that together there. And then the only other thing that I am going to be working on before I go to town this weekend is my jelly snowflake. So I've got all the pieces here. I'll show you what I did wrong. So this is where I stopped. Otherwise, I was piecing this sucker together. And I have this block right here is supposed to be down here. So it's not in the right place. So I will have to pick all that out, put that block in the right place, and then start again. And I did get the pieces cut out for the week 7 block for the Jelly Roll sampler with Pat Sloan. These pieces. And this is the baguette block from the Jelly Roll, Simply Jelly Rolls book. All the links are still below as I had them yesterday. I'd like you to use Pat's links for the worksheets, these worksheets. So we only have 1 block left to go. And that is the custard block. And that's for next week. And I already think I picked out the blues of my jelly roll for this. And I'm using Ellie, which is by Brenda Riddle. And there's I laid them all out so I can put them all together, but this is for one of the 2 blocks that are due this week. I do the green and the grays. So there's 1 block. And here's the other block. So I think they're looking really, really pretty. And I'm almost absolutely certain these will be done before the video ends today. And or if you get a little chatty and make too many mistakes, I'll have them done today. So I have all of the other blocks on the wall, including the 2 that were from last week. So when I'm done, I'm going to take a picture of all of it and post it on Facebook so everybody can see where we're looking with the 1 block that's missing. And then after that block is done, I got to think about that checkerboard border because I don't know I've got enough for my jelly roll left to do that. So I might do something different. And I have a little bit of an idea. So these are the fabrics I'm going to use for next week's block at Star, the blues, which will go in the center of that. But this is the fabric that I had chosen for my backing. I've got a lot of this, so I can put this on the border too. I just have to make sure I have enough left over to actually do the back. Otherwise, I can do some piecing with leftovers of background. And then I had all these peaches that I didn't use because it blended too much with my background fabric. So I can put that in here and make 1 or 2 of those blocks and piece of backing. So I've got things to play with. I've got this stripe for the binding, and I've got way too much here for binding, so I might be able to use that as well. So for a border, if I think it needs a border. So we'll wait until I get it all pieced together because I haven't even looked at the instructions for the sashing pieces and stuff in between blocks. Haven't even looked at that. It's a lot of checkerboard. Lots of checkerboard. So let's see here. The sashing pieces that go in between the rows, in between the blocks. I haven't even done any of that because I wanted to make sure the placement of all of my blocks was kind of just where I'd like it to be. Like I don't have too many. And I think I've been working ahead to make sure that I don't have too many blues together, greens, reds, grays, that kind of thing. So I think I'm good there. I think I'm really good there. So, and you could take a look for yourself later because I'm going to take a picture and post it to Facebook. I also just took a picture of the Star of Wonder and still need, so I can get that to Facebook today as well. So I'll try to do that before I go to work today. So is there anything else I need to discuss? I don't think so. Tomorrow, I don't know what kind of content I'm going to have. Maybe a very short video tomorrow. Because I don't know how much work I'm going to be able to get done. Unless I finish the Pieceful baskets, I may have that. Other than that, that's it. Because I won't be seeing anybody again until Wednesday of next week. So I'm pretty sure I can do a video next Wednesday. It's an hour drive to my mom's appointment, plus an extra half-hour drive through town to find a parking space. So we should be able to make it. So anyway, let's get my arm going here and start piecing. What did everybody do yesterday? I hope you guys had a really fabulous day. I had a good day. I worked. I'm going to get new glasses. These are just my sewing readers. But I'm getting new glasses in a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I went to Vision Works. They were really great people. I did have a retina exam because my mom's retina issues, the reason for these doctor's appointments. And so I just want to make sure that I don't have any issues because it might be hereditary. You never know. Good morning, debt-free quilter. It's Heather, right? I was looking at one of your videos this morning. And I subscribed, by the way. I don't think I ever put anything, I didn't put 2 and 2 together that you had a YouTube channel and all of that. So I found it. I found it today, and I'm going to start watching some videos. You're welcome, sweetie. And thanks for subscribing to my channel. I've gotten, so I started QuiltTube in, I forget when it was. It wasn't QuiltTube, it was FlossTube. I don't do a whole bunch of FlossTube work anymore because I can't really cross stitch so much. I've developed tendonitis in my elbow from door dashing, driving. And so I can't really hold my Q snap, and I need to pull out my, what you call it. But anyway, I started with FlossTube and just did a little quilt update in those videos as I was working on things. So that's when that all started. But in May of this year, I decided, you know what? I need something to keep me busy and something to make me accountable for all of the projects I do. And I still wanted to share my projects. But now I'm getting more and more of them completed because of this new format that I'm doing, daily videos. And I started that on May 1st. And so I believe with the last count is there's 64 new subscribers because of doing that. So, and it seems that most of them are coming when I do the Black Wednesday work with following Pat Sloan. Yep, there's always something new to do. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I get enabled by other quilters. And so a lot of channels that I'm watching, now I've got to look into this, are working on some projects for through Cotton Cuts. I've got to go look into what they got available. It's been some time, but I had subscribed to a fabric box by Cotton Cut, so I am aware of them, but I didn't know what was going on with them. That they've got some sew-alongs and stuff like that. That's okay. You do what you have to do. I'm just going to chat away. So I've got to look more into that, and I'm really curious to know. All right. I need to pull out my pattern because I need to know which way I need to press these so that my seams nest. Should be in the book because that's that quarter shop always does that. And page. It's at the front. All right. So let's get this in a position. Let me get situated here in a position. So this is the top one. It goes this way. It goes this way. All right. Making sure I'm pressing my seams the right way here. Okay. Now get these back in the position that they need to be. So here we go. This one goes this way. Okay, away from the background. I don't think there's any seams to nest in there. On here, is there? I don't believe so. Good morning, Jessica. How are you this morning? So, are you back to school full time now, or is it just for a little bit? Did school started? I don't even know when school starts. I know you were going back to work. So I really wasn't expecting to see you on chats. But I love it. Let's see if I've got these in the right position. Away from the background. All right, that goes there, and this goes here. Starts next week. Getting ready. Woo! You know what? That has to be exciting, getting ready for the first day of class. First week of August. And I think it starts. No. And I don't know if things have changed because I know they changed like the time school starts. And the only reason I know that is because traffic is different. But some of the younger kids go later, I think. I'm not sure. But when my youngest was in school, he's been graduated since, oh my God, it's been almost 10 years already. It's only been like 7, right? Anyway, I think we started right after Labor Day, like the day, 2 days before, and then he had a day off, and then, so it was around Labor Day, so it would be September. Whether that's changed here or not since he got out of school, I have no idea. I don't even keep up with it. Hi, Rhonda. Thanks for joining. Have you ever checked out the Karen Montgomery group, 9 patch a day? No. I'm aware of a 9 patch a day sew-along, and I've heard about this a month ago, maybe. And I don't know who it was that was doing it. I can't remember the name. I would love to find someone that sews along with her free programs. Well, I'm definitely going to look into it. Let me make a note of it. I'll do a little research because I'm always looking for something like that. And I had just made a bunch of 9 patches with some leftover stuff. So what did I do with my notebook? Here it is. Okay. Karen Montgomery. Okay. Oh, college semesters. I know it does, doesn't it, Jessica? So, because I would love to make a 9-patch quilt out of some Civil War reproduction fabrics. I think that would be the best way of doing it. So I had just made these, and I happened to like think about that with the leftovers from my Primitive Gatherings monthly minis. So I do definitely want to look into it and see if it's because I did print off. Let me see. Do I still have it? I printed off the documentation about a SAL'er. And this is kind of where I put things where I really want to do someday. Someday. So one of these days I'll have to pull a project out of here and plan it. All right. I must have took it out of here. Watching some videos. I actually following Instagram. Oh, you're working on a Stitch in Heaven. Stitch in Haven. Yeah. Haven Civil War block of the month. So Stitch in Heaven. That I was aware of them. And then my long arm quilter, she and her husband go on their cruises. And so go on all of them. But I mean, they've been on all of them that I'm aware of this year. So I'm going to have to look into some of those too. The summer one is happening right now. The Facebook group is 9-patch a day. She has 2 free programs a year. And the summer one is happening right now. I wonder if that was like, I don't know. I'll have to paperwork on that because I did print it off. I also have I have these 3-ring binders. Sorry, I keep knocking over my table here. I have these 3-ring binders over here with all these patterns in them. And I might have stuffed it in there to be filed away. So I got it on my note here. I'm going to look into this and see if it's something that I can catch up with. Do you remember when it started? I feel like I lost a block. Oh, it's in here. It's in the sewing machine. It's 2 hours from where you live, Heather. Oh my gosh. You haven't made it over there yet. I know how what you mean about that. Because Primitive Gatherings is very close to me too, and I've made it there like twice, 3 times. Okay, so she releases blocks, Civil War 50 blocks. Okay. Yeah, because it's getting to be that time of year where I kind of switch modes and go to Civil War reproduction mode and get out of the bright and cheery fabric. So I'm going to have to start thinking about that going forward. Because I do have some other blocks a month that are coming up. January 2025. Okay. Oh, thanks, you guys. Let me make that note too. I'll have to make sure that I follow along. Because I know that my long arm quilter, they're huge into tulip pink. So, I don't know that they don't do that kind of fabrics. Oh, let's see. Here's the I like to watch Pumpkin Hollow Quilts because she also is involved in some Civil War reproduction sew-alongs and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to catch up on her videos. I don't think it's been a while. Pam Buddha and Kim Deal, my favorites. This is my top here. These here are all wools because they're all Christmassy and fall. So, and I have pattern up here that I really want to make. It's pumpkins and stars. It's called Midnight Harvest, a permanent gathering thing. So I got this up there too. So one day I'm going to be making it. And then I put up there the buttermilk base and Halloween quilts, fall quilts that I just purchased the patterns for. Every Sunday at 7 Eastern on Sunday. Okay. Every Sunday at 7. All right. I'm definitely going to look into that even more because I really wanted to get involved in that 9-patch deal, but I wasn't able to make it work at that time. So let's try it again. Because if we get to do it, I guess I don't need so I could do things on my own. I could start one myself too. But that wouldn't be fair. All right, let's get these pressed. I'm not going to be able to do it this Sunday. Well, maybe I will. I'm not sure. I don't have any plans for Sunday at all. So Sunday and Monday we got free days this weekend since I'm out of town this weekend. I won't be back until Tuesday night. So, but I'm making progress. I'm making progress. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like it. So I'm going to do research on that and let you know what, because I can start anything right now. We can kind of like start and see if we can catch up if we're behind. I want to do something scrappy because I have lots of little things here. And I'm also in need of another fat quarter bundle. Great. Yeah. Jessica, let's do it. And Rhonda, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited about another new project. I am. This is coming together. Almost one book. Talking about doing this Black Wednesday with Pat Sloan. She was just talking about her next project. I think I wrote that down yesterday. National Parks, Black Wednesday. It starts on September 11th. And I was thinking that I wanted to do something a little different, something specific. Because my sister lives in Colorado, and I always wanted to make her a Colorado quilt. Like mountains and things like that. So then I thought about the Laundry Basket Quilts Mystery that they just had. But I don't think that's going to be something up my sister's alley. So I got to come up with another idea. But yeah, national parks. Not my cup of tea, but like I said, I might be able to do something, a version of it. I just don't know quite what it is. I was looking at some quilt patterns on Etsy. I got to search for Colorado quilts. I've got to do some other searches like mountain quilts or something like that. So if you got something, I'd like to see if there'd be something up my sister's alley and get her a new quilt in her new home. But it's not new. She's been there a couple years now, but she needs another quilt. Needs another one. Or a table runner at least, at a minimum. All right, 2 rows together. I'm curious to know more about this National Parks quilt that she's going to do. I might be able to come up with a little version that we can do as a sew along in conjunction with hers. Ta-doo! That will go there. There is one I think I saw on her calendar for July. I'm a little interested. Upcoming projects this September, December, London Town Sampler. I have some Tilda fabrics I'd like to use. I don't know. I'm a little interested in that. I don't think I downloaded the PDF that she has linked with it, but there's also a Holly Jolly quilt along. I have to look into that. Anyway, I'd like to start thinking about some September, October, November Civil War stuff because I really like to get. I'm going to definitely be in that mode, and so I want to find something for that. And if it's a block of the month, those are doable because you just have to do 1 block a month, right? 1 or 2, depending on the program. So let's see. I got to figure out how this is laid out. So this goes here. Okay, this one goes on the other side. This goes here. This is so pretty, you guys. I really like this. Can't wait for you to see the finish. I have no seams to match. I love it. Chili roll quilts are simple, you guys, to construct. Did I miss anything? Let's do it. I'm excited. Okay. August too. I'm okay with that. You know what? Just all your traditional blocks that you're sewing, you should run a sew along. I think you should. Probably won't have time to school, but excuse me. I was going to bring something to drink and forgot all about it. All right. One more strip to sew on and one block is complete. Get a seam on place here. Okay. Steam. All right, one more. You are working on another one right now? Another what? You're doing a sew. Oh, another sew along. You've got more than one in progress with other people, right? Explain to me. Oh, wait a minute. That orange and navy, the cheddar and navy. Oh, I was in love watching you sew that. The fabric is gorgeous. Yeah. That's the one with cotton cuts, right? Right. Okay. That's what I wanted to look into. I'm like, I don't even know anything about these cotton cuts. Because I saw that Sean and others were involved in that as well. So I have to create a new thread catcher. It's getting too thick. I'm going to start breaking my thread on it. All right. One block is done. That went quick. I'm excited. 9 patches are fun. Is it right? Let me look at the book. Is it right? I'm a little worried these days, you know. All right. 5 across the top and 3 across the bottom. There's block 1. Yay. And now I can work on block 2. The green and gray instead of the gray and green. Yeah, Wild West. I've heard the term, but I haven't looked into it. I don't know what that even means, but I will be paying more attention so that I can understand the lingo and the terminology and what is actually happening with those songs. So there might be one I may be interested in doing. Blocks a day. I don't know if I have time for that, but a week or a month, I could do that. I know right now I just have to work too much. There comes a time in the month when I don't have to work as so much outside of the house to help pay the bills or purchase things that I want. But because the last thing you want to do when you're not fully retired yet is to spend your savings. don't touch it. You don't touch it. You don't touch it. Unless you absolutely have to. So, till I can start claiming my Social Security benefits, that's a no-no. 62 is still too far away. Because I sure could be buying up some fabric right now. Still waiting to hear on that hometown holiday sampler kit. I haven't heard anything more on when and if that's even in yet. Last I checked, it was still a notify me. So, and I've reserved it, so I should be getting it soon. Or at least getting, yeah, should be getting it soon. Except July. It's not over yet, I know. We still have like half a week left next week. So I don't know. Either the end of next week or the following week, I'll have new glasses. I'm a little excited about that, you guys. Very excited about that. Pressed. My iron is leaking. I'm a little concerned that I need a new iron. Okay. You're right. That's why I like green fairy quilts, yes. Right? Run the opposite direction. Maybe that's why I haven't gone to go get my starch yet. Kind of thinking that might be my case. I don't know for sure, and I don't remember how I had these laid out. So let me try to figure this out. So this one goes here. Okay. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. That one goes there. This one goes here. There. Okay. I love green fairy quilts. I love green fairy quilts. And from really good sales. Gotta watch sometimes though. I have gone like they've had them around for a while and you see the same fabric in the thing. Sometimes their prices are very comparable to Fat Quarter Shop. So I'll get it from Happy Little Stitch Shop too. If I can't get it from Fat Quarter Shop because their prices are comparable. Happy Little Stitch Shop is a little bit more expensive, but not much more expensive. So I just wish my local shop sold the things, and I have, well, in my Long Armor is also going to have fabric and stuff for sale in her shop, like Tilda and Tula and Cave. So she's not going to have Civil War reproductions either. So I've got to travel to Madison, Wisconsin to get that kind of thing. There's JJ Stitches. Primitive Gatherings just to the east of that. There's a crusted store about an hour and a half from here that has some fabrics. Not many, but some. All right, let's get these pressed. Right here. I'm going to finish both these blocks, you guys. So excited. All right. Ooh. What else do we talk about? All right. I forget now. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Oh, I need to press this again. I'm just afraid that when it leaks like this, it's going to make everything dirty. All right. The rows are coming together. Get it together. So also Sunday is my deceased father's birthday. I know. I think being out of town is going to be helpful. And then the date of his passing is like 2 weeks later. So those 2 weeks are usually always really rough for me. But I think by being out of town this weekend and having other things to think about and other people to see and meet is going to be very helpful. I'm just not sure how the rest of the week will go, but it's all good. He'll be on my mind. This year. Right. Okay. I don't know why this is doing it. I don't even know where it's coming from, to be honest. Don't even know. Okay, this goes this way. Oh, okay. Almost done here. And then I am going to have something to eat and hit the road. Got gas last night. We are ready to roll. Okay. This one goes this way. 2 more seams. All right. Come on. There we go. Tongue hanging out. Do that like my dad. He's a woodworker. One more scene to go, guys, and I've got both my blocks done. And then I can take the picture and get it out on Facebook. So I'm pretty sure I'll be making next week's block for this program during our SAL'er as well next week. So just because Monday and Tuesday I'm not available, and Wednesday, well, I might be able to do it Wednesday. I don't think that'll be a problem. How did that end up like that? That's right. I must have sewed it on the wrong side. My throat is tickling. All right. 51 minutes. I don't know that we're going to need any extra time. Last time. Cruising right. Slow your roll, girlfriend. No, not 10 speed. Okay. Voila. Where is the water coming? The little drips. I might just have to get a new one. All right. Block 2. Actually, it goes this way, doesn't it? One this way, and then one the other way. And these go in between. Pretty. I like these blocks. These are pretty. I'd make a whole quilt of this. Like that. Especially with some pretty prints. I'm trying to think if that would look good as a fall quilt. Anyway, very cute. Thanks, Jessica. All right. I think I do want to make this school quilt in here one day. There's just so much background in these fabrics. A lot. I mean, in these quilts. I like them with a little bit of background. This one isn't. I'm just scrolling through the book. Because they have these jelly rolls stacking up over here, and I'm kind of thinking this one's kind of cute too. So anyway, trying to figure out a way I can use them up. Because they typically don't work. Oh, I do like those blocks that I did on this quilt. Yeah, those were fun. Those flowers were really pretty. I think that would make a nice quilt, especially with this bright springy ones. All right. Well, there's this heart. This kind of, when you put the whole quilt together, it kind of looks southwesterny to me. Looks like mountains. Colorado quilt. I've got to look for one. I'm going to look for a good Colorado type quilt to make my sister, or design one myself with some ideas of incorporating some other ideas from other people. All right, you guys, I'm going to save pressed flowers. I'm not doing that one anymore. I'm done with that one. The Pieceful baskets, I'll work on that a little bit before I go. So hopefully I'll have that as an update for you tomorrow. I don't know if I can make a whole bunch of money like in just a few hours. I'll be home early. I highly doubt that'll happen though. But you never know. You can get that one person to give you the biggest tip you ever got in your entire life. So I will see you guys. I'm going to call it a day, and we'll meet up again tomorrow at 10 a.m. I thought this was going to take me longer, but it didn't. And I've got homework to do too, because I need to look into the cotton cuts situation and the 9-patch with Karen Montgomery and Civil War 50 blocks. I'm going to look her up, and I'm going to start looking into her things and see if there's something that I can start adding to my agenda, because I kind of need another block to do. Don't you think? Every week? Sounds like a plan to me, because this one's almost done. And what other one is almost done? And I have another one that's almost done. Oh yeah, this. Well, that one there I just threw in. The jelly snowflake. Shoot, I don't even remember what I've got going on. All right, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. My brain is kind of going off on a million different tangents here. So let me take my notes, and I will go do some homework while I am having my lunch and before I go to work. And when I have those dull moments, I'll be scrolling through Facebook and Instagram too, and searching the internet. So you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for being here. I love the conversation today and the fact that we've got new work coming forward. Oh yeah, Stitch in Heaven. I got to look at that too. All right, you guys, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.